Hi everyone, I'm Marius. This is your guide on how to build an attractive body. Let's start. In this video, I'll teach you how to build your dream body from scratch without wasting months of trial and failure. Okay, here's what we'll cover today. First, we're going to talk about what is an attractive body, the definition of an attractive body. Then we're going to talk about workout program. We're going to choose a workout program for you to start building your dream body. Then we're going to talk about calisthenics or weightlifting. Which one is better? Which one should you choose in order to achieve your goal? Then how to train to build muscle. I'm going to provide you with the right techniques to build your dream body, to build bigger muscles. And the last point, how to eat to build muscle. I'm going to give you a diet protocol that you can use today in order to optimize for muscle growth, to make sure you optimize like the basics, to make sure you cover the basics, okay? But why should you listen to me? This is me in 2020. I started my journey as a skinny, weak, and insecure teen. And then this is me in 2024 right now. I dedicated my life to the gym for 4 years, full of mistakes, with no excuses, and I gained a good amount of muscle mass without getting fat, naturally, and I can help you do the same. If you feel like you need more help with your journey and your fitness journey, with your fitness goals, you can join our community right now. It's 100% free. You don't have to pay anything. It's the first link in the description, and we're going to get advice and grow an amazing community. Now, let's start with what is an attractive body. An attractive body, my definition of an attractive body is wide shoulders, big chest, developed back, small waist, and big legs. Now, as you can see here, what we're trying to achieve is a form of triangle right here. As you can see, wide shoulders, we need wide shoulders and wide back, and then a small waist. Okay, this is what we're trying to achieve. We call this a V taper. This is attractive, okay? For most people, this is attractive. So we want to achieve this V taper right here. Now, in order to achieve this, we need to grow wide shoulders to develop our lateral delts. We need to develop a big chest and then a big back. And then small waist, we need to lose fat if we're fat or whatever, and then to grow big legs. Your action step right now is to build your own character. If it's the same, like wide shoulders, big chest, all that stuff, then it's perfect. We can continue. But you need to know exactly what you want to achieve. This is the first step, or step 0. This is step 0. Build your own character, okay? It's like you're driving and you need to set the GPS. You want to go from point A to point B, and you set their GPS and you need to put the exact location in order to get there. And it's the same with your dream body. It's the same with your goals. You need to know exactly what you want to achieve, so you can use the right techniques in order to achieve that. Now, step 1, workout program. My simple short advice: if you overthink your workout splits, your workout program, you don't know which one should you choose. We have bro split, push-pull legs, upper body, lower body, full body, all that stuff, Arnold split, all that stuff. Now, my simple short advice for you: stop overthinking. Start with push-pull legs, PPL, 6 days a week. So you train all muscle groups twice per week. Now, push-pull legs is basically a 3-day split. Push day, pull day, and leg day. On push day, you're going to train your chest and your triceps. On pull day, you're going to train your back and biceps. And leg day, you train only legs. You're going to repeat that. I'm going to show you exactly how to schedule your workouts, don't worry. But for now, all you need to do is to start with push-pull legs 6 days a week. I'm going to show you how to schedule that. So you train all muscle groups twice per week. Now, to optimize muscle growth, it's not enough to train only once a week your entire body. So if you use bro split, it's not the best workout split. you can still make progress with that. In fact, in my first year of or 7 to first year, let's say first year, in my first year of lifting, I started with bro split, and I've made a good amount of progress. But my advice, please don't make this mistake. Start with push-pull legs. It's one of the best workout splits, and it's simple, easy. You don't need any other split. Now, the program that I use is Arnold Split, and Arnold's split is basically day 1 back and chest, day 2 shoulders and arms, day 3 legs. Then you do the same. You repeat the cycle, back and chest, shoulders and arms and legs, and you rest, and then you repeat the cycle. Now, like I said, to optimize muscle growth, you need to train all muscle groups twice per week. 3 times per week at max. But if you train 2 times per week, your entire body, that's plenty, okay? And if you get a good amount of rest, then that's all you need, trust me. Now, you don't have to worry about other splits. Just pick one and stick to it. My advice is to start with push-pull legs, but you can use Arnold split as well. Start with the one that you like. The most important thing is to choose a workout split that you love, that you want to do, because this way you'll stay consistent. If you're not consistent, you're not going to build any muscle. You're going to train for 2 months, and then you're going to quit, and then you're not going to build any muscle after that. So you must pick the one that you like to stay consistent. Now, if you don't have time, maybe you're studying or you're a business owner, or you don't have time to go to the gym 5 days, 6 days a week. Then if you don't have time to do that, to go to the gym 6 days a week, you can do full body program 2 or 3 times per week. And here is what you're going to do. Full body split is basically 1 day split. And on that day, you have 1 day and you train your entire body. You start with back, chest, shoulders, arms, abs, legs. And you train your entire body in 1 day. I'm going to show you how to schedule that. But I don't want you to think that if you don't have time to go to the gym for 6 days a week, then you're not going to build as much muscles as the other men who have time to go to the gym 6 days a week. If you train with high intensity and you listen my advice, you're going to build the same amount of muscle depending on your genetics, of course. So it doesn't matter if it's push-pull legs, Arnold split, or full body. If you train with high intensity and you listen to my advice and you implement the right techniques, you're going to build muscle. You're going to make progress. You're going to build your dream body. You're going to build an attractive body. Please trust me. Now, here's how to schedule your workouts. If you choose push-pull legs, day 1, you have push day, day 2, pull day, day 3, leg day. Day 4, you're going to rest. You're not going to do anything but rest. Day 5, push, day 6, pull, day 7, legs, and you repeat the cycle. If you choose full body, you can schedule, this is just an example, but keep in mind that you must have at least 2 days of rest between each session, okay? So you must give 2 days of rest to each muscle to recover, okay? If you choose full body, you're going to train your full body on day 1, then you're going to have 3 days of rest, then train again, and then 2 days of rest, and repeat the cycle. Maybe you're thinking, but I have only 1 day of rest on push-pull legs. Here's the thing, when you train your back and biceps, like I said, on pull day, your chest and triceps from push day will rest, and you will still have 2 or 3 days of rest for each group. So, as you can see here, on day 1, you're going to train chest and triceps. Then you have rest, 3 days of rest, and then you do the again chest and triceps. Pull day, let's take pull day. Pull day, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3. 3 days of rest. Then leg day. You have 1, 2, 3 days of rest. So you, with push-pull legs, with this schedule, you're still going to have 2 or 3 days of rest. Okay. Now, maybe you're wondering, okay, but which one should I go with, calisthenics or weightlifting? Here's the thing. Which one to build muscle? You can choose the one that you like as long as you train to build muscle. However, I think that if you want to build an attractive body, just go to the gym. It's way easier to progressive overload. But if you really love calisthenics, go with that. The thing is, both can get you to your dream body, but my advice is to do weightlifting just because it's easier for most people. And I'm going to explain this to you with this site called Miro, and I have something that I want to do. Okay, so we have calisthenics and weightlifting. Which one is better? Okay, you want to go from, that's not an S. Okay, let's say that's an S. You want to go from skinny or skinny fat or whatever, it doesn't matter, to your dream body. Okay, to your goal. Now, here's the thing. You have two options. You have calisthenics or weightlifting. Both of these, okay, I don't know what is that. So we have calisthenics or weightlifting. Both of these will help you to achieve your dream body. It's like you want to go from point A to point B, and you have car 1 and car 2. Both of these will help you, will get you there to point B, right? The thing that you need to understand and to learn is to drive. You need to learn how to drive both of these cars, okay? You need to learn how to drive in order to get there. Now, like I said, it doesn't really matter which one you choose, but my advice is to do weightlifting just because it's easier for most people. I'm gonna teach you how to drive the car, how to properly train to build muscle. But if you could just blindly trust me, just go with weightlifting. It's much easier. But if you really love calisthenics, go with that. There's no problem. Now, how to train to build muscle? Let's cover this. Strength or hypertrophy? Now, to build bigger muscles, you need to train for hypertrophy, and you have to train differently depending on how you want to look. If you want, for example, if you don't really care about having a V-taper or whatever, maybe you need to train for strength or something. For the purpose of this video, I will teach you how to train for muscle mass to grow bigger muscles. Okay? This is what I'm going to teach you. Now, there is a difference if you choose to train with free weights or machines. I would say that you need to combine both. Just do some exercises with free weights and some exercises with machines. You're gonna get really good results, okay? Now, for beginners, I want to start with this because maybe you're a complete beginner and you don't really need to train like an advanced or an advanced lifter. So as a beginner, if you're a complete beginner, you've never been to a gym before and all that stuff, you don't need to focus on the weights just for now. Focus on learning the exercises with proper form, use light weights, and train slow. So you don't go to the gym and do this bench press or whatever. You train slow, okay? The most important thing for you right now to learn that will help you to get fucking jacked is to learn the exercises with proper form, my friend. You need to learn the exercises with proper form. Okay, so make sure you focus on that for the first couple of months. And once you feel ready to push yourself and to use heavier weights, you can listen to this. Now, focus on these. This is exactly what you need to do in order to build bigger muscles. If you just follow this, you are going to build muscle, my friend. Now, here is how to do it. Now, you need to use full range of motion. Most of you guys, you go to the gym and you do something like this. If you do pull-ups or pull-down machine, you do just this. Use full range of motion. Go all the way up or down or whatever. Stretch the muscle. The thing is, you need to stretch the muscle. You need to focus on stretching the muscle and the full range of motion to train for hypertrophy, to maximize hypertrophy. You need to control the eccentric. There are two types of contraction. We have eccentric and concentric. We're going to take the bicep curl as an example. The concentric is when you contract the muscle, okay? So this is the concentric. Eccentric is when you lower the weight. When I say you need to control the eccentric, I mean you need to lower the weight slowly, okay? You don't do this, you don't go to the gym and do this. You contract the muscle and control the eccentric, okay? You're gonna create time under tension, which will lead to more gains, bigger muscles, okay? One thing I would like to mention here and to add, do a pause. Now, where you do the pause is the tricky part. You can do the pause here, only when you contract on the concentric. But if you really want to build bigger muscles, you want to optimize for hypertrophy. Do a pause here when you stretch the muscle, because here it is harder. If you keep the weight here in this stretch position, and after that you contract the muscle with force, it is going to be much harder. Again, time under tension, which will lead to bigger muscles. And then you need to train till failure. To train till failure is basically when you finish a set and you can't really move. You know you train till failure when you think you're done with a set, let's say 15 reps, and you've done 15 reps. Then you ask yourself, if someone would put a pistol onto your head, could you do more reps? If the answer is yes, then you're not training till failure. If the answer is really no, okay, man, just shoot, I can't do more reps, then that's training till failure. Now, you don't really need to train till failure on each exercise for each group. I think it's enough to train till failure or around failure for one exercise for each muscle group. So if, for example, for the chest you have 3 exercises, it's enough to go to failure on only one of them, okay? Now, you still need to train hard on the other exercises, but you don't really need to push till failure and beyond failure, okay? One tip, if you really want to push yourself. After you finish one set, you decrease the weight, and then you do one more set until you can't move. And then if you have more stamina, more energy, you decrease the weight a little bit more and do one more set. Your muscles will fucking burn, okay? Now, you need to progressive overload, and I don't want you to overthink this. As long as you control the eccentric, you train till failure, and over time, maybe you do one more rep each week, or after a month, you increase the weight. That's totally fine. The thing is, if you want to know if you implement progressive overload, one, you can track your workouts. So on your notes, on your phone, or a piece of paper or whatever, you just track your workouts. Okay, bench press, 3 sets of 10 reps, 10 kilos. And each week you try and beat that record. Or each week you add 1 rep or increase the weight a little bit more, and you train till failure. And if you see that over time, you're stronger, okay? You're stronger. You can, if in your first month, maybe you do bench press with, 10 kilos. And in the second month or third month, you can do 20 kilos or 15 kilos. That's progressive overload, okay? You're getting stronger. You're getting stronger, which means you're getting bigger, okay? So don't overthink this. Add 1 rep, add a little bit more weight, train till failure, train hard. Don't hold back, which we're going to talk about in a few seconds. Then 10 to 15 rep range. Here is how to warm up correctly. Let's say you do 4 sets. The first 2 sets are warm-up sets. Maybe you're going to do 20 reps or 25 reps with light weight. Now, when I say 20 reps, I mean only 20 reps. If you can do more than 20 reps, then increase the weight, okay? So let's say on the first set, 20 reps, and then the second set, maybe 15 to 20, and then third and fourth set, and maybe you add one more set, are working sets. Here is where you're going to get all the gains from. The working sets. You choose a weight, so you can do maximum 10 to 15 reps, or only 8 reps, or 7 reps. The thing is, as you lower the reps, you're gonna optimize for strength, for building strength, not for hypertrophy. So I recommend staying between 8 to 15 rep range. That's a really good rep range for your working sets, okay? But as long as you train till failure, progressive overload, control the eccentric, full range of motion, you're gonna make progress. Please trust me. And then be careful with volume. Here is the thing. Many people, they do a lot of volume, 6 exercises for one group, for chest, for example, and they hold back on each exercise because they think I have to do 5 more exercises after this exercise. So I'm going to give you an example. Maybe you do this right now and you don't even know. I've done this in the past and it's a mistake. So let's say you do bro split. You choose bro split and then you train only one group per week. Day 1, you train only chest and you have 6 exercises for your chest. You're going to start with the first one and you're going to think, I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to give all the energy right now. I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to go all in just because I have 5 more exercises and I need to perform well. To build muscle, you don't need to hold back. You don't need to save energy, to save stamina or whatever. No, you just go all in your first exercise, of course, after you warm up. And the other exercises are just bonuses. My advice is to pick the 3 best exercises. You don't need more than that. Maybe 4, maybe. Pick the 3 best exercises for each muscle group and make progress with those. You don't need 5 exercises for each muscle group as long as you train hard with high intensity. If you kind of just go through the motions and you don't really push yourself that hard, maybe you need much volume. Maybe you need 5 exercises in order to create that intensity, to create that intensity to trigger muscle growth. But as long as you train hard with high intensity, full range of motion, controlled eccentric, train till failure, progressive overload, and you do only 3 exercises for each muscle group, you don't need 5 exercises. You don't need any exercise. You just need the 3 best, okay? And then don't overthink. As long as you focus on these things right here, you will make progress. And your action step is to go to the gym and choose the 3 best exercises. Let's say you do push-pull legs and you train chest and triceps. You choose the 3 best exercises for chest and 3 best exercises or 2 exercises for triceps. And then you use full range of motion, you control the eccentric, you train till failure, you add a pause when you stretch the muscle, and then you progressive overload over time, use 10 to 15 rep range. It's going to be much harder. You're going to feel the workout differently. Okay. Now, let's go over how to eat to build muscle. Here's a diet protocol that I want you to follow. You need to eat 3 to 4 times a day with protein, and you need to combine all macros. Important to know, you don't really need to eat 5 big meals every single day to build muscle. The point is to eat 3 to 5 times a day. It doesn't matter if it's 3 meals and 2 snacks or 4 meals and 1 snack. I would say 3 meals is like the minimum. Just eat 3 meals, or if you eat like a really big meals, maybe 2 meals and then other 3 snacks. But eat 3 meals. If you're like me, you can't really eat that much food. Stick with 3 meals, 2 snacks. And snacks, you can have a protein shake, a protein bar, protein ice cream, something with protein, okay? So like I said, the point is to eat 3 to 5 times a day. And another thing that's important to know, don't cut out any macro, eat a balanced diet. It's not about the perfect diet. Here's the thing. Many of you, maybe you're fat, maybe you're skinny fat and you want to lose that fat. And you think that, okay, I'm going to cut out the fats just because I don't want to get fat. I want to lose fat, and fat makes me fat. Bullshit. My friend, here's the thing. It's not about the macro that you eat, or of course you need all macros. Okay, you need all macros. You need to eat a balanced diet, but fat is not going to make you fat. Okay. The thing that leads to fat gain is caloric surplus. Okay, so if you eat in a caloric surplus, it doesn't matter if you don't eat fats at all. If you're in a caloric surplus, you're gonna gain fat. Okay, and it's not about the perfect diet. Don't fall into this trap. Oh, the carnivore diet is the best diet. Ketogenic diet is the best diet. Vegetarian or whatever diet. If you love carnivore diet or vegetarian or ketogenic diet, by all means, eat that. Choose that diet if you love that. But if you hate that diet, don't choose that diet if you hate that. It's about your entire life. It's not about 6 months of following a diet and then you come back to your normal habits and you're gonna gain fat and all that stuff. But let's stick to this video's topic, okay? Build your attractive body. As long as you eat 5 big meals, as long as you eat 5 times a day with protein, 3 meals and 2 snacks, you're going to make progress. You're going to optimize for muscle growth. Now, if you're wondering about, okay, what supplements should I use? You don't need supplements to build an attractive body. Please trust me. But if you still want to take supplements, the only supplements that I personally take, whey protein powder. It doesn't matter if it's isolate, concentrate, hydrolyzed, whatever, and creatine monohydrate. Follow the the serving sizes or whatever. Now, one thing, whey protein powder. It doesn't matter when you take protein powder, the whey protein powder. It doesn't really matter. You can take as long as you follow this advice right here. It doesn't matter when you take the protein powder. And then creatine, the same thing. It doesn't matter when you take. You can take it in the morning, in the evening, at lunch, or whatever. So it doesn't really matter. Now, we've covered everything in this video. Again, if you feel like you need more help, you can join our community right now. It's 100% free. In the future, maybe it's not going to be free anymore. So make sure you join today, because it's 100% free and you'll get more value.